We just booked flights for me to fly out in a couple hours. I wanted to start the day by giving you a little tour of this cute little tiny house.
Oh, you gotta breathe, breathe, let it go and let it be.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
What a crazy day.
It is a crazy day.
I'm actually gonna hand this off to Peter because we just filmed, we just told a couple stories, filmed a couple videos.
The last couple days.
My head is hurting so bad, and I'm pretty sure I have a fever. So I'm gonna take a break, and you can hang out with Peter.
Well, here's what happened. We've been looking at houses in North Carolina online, and there's a few that just came on the market that we feel like are worth seeing. So
tell them that the housing market's crazy.
It is kind of a little bit of a crazy housing market, but we just booked flights for me to fly out in a couple hours, and I'm gonna go down for a couple of days and meet with our realtor and look at some houses, look at some areas, and yeah, it was kind of spontaneous. He went by a house and kind of gave us a little video tour today, and we're like, that's worth going down and seeing. So that's what I'm doing in a couple of hours. I need to take a shower,
Tell them all your things.
Throw some stuff in. Oh yeah, guys, I booked Mary found it, a tiny house on Airbnb. I'm gonna stay in a tiny house for the next couple of days. I booked a rental car, booked the flights. Thankfully, it's pretty cheap to fly down there. So
as long as you
don't check any, as long as you are, Mary says, a sick human and don't have to check any bags or anything. So anyways, I need to go pack some stuff in my backpack and get Mary set up to fend the fort. What is it? Fend
for herself,
fend for herself for a couple of days. I think that was what I was trying to say. What's the fort metaphor? Like protect the fort? Keep the something fort.
I bet our friends on the Frey Life will know.
Yeah, I bet you guys will know.
Let us know.
Alright, we'll see you guys in a bit.
I'm hoping the combination of Tylenol and some iced coffee is gonna do the trick. Ouch. I was laying down on the bed, and when I stood up, I was like, oh, buddy. Oh, that ice pick. Will you please remove that ice pick from my brain? Word to the wise. If you have something unpleasant in your life, like if you have cystic fibrosis lungs and you cough up mucus every day, you are allowed to make fun decisions to make your life better. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought 3 different packs of cups, and last night I sat here and alternated them. So every 3rd day will be different. And that was a choice I made, and I'm glad I made that choice. Ding. Now we're off to the grocery store. Peter's gonna run in and get me another loaf of bread and Oreos, all the essentials to survive while he's gone.
So, you eat more deli meat?
I think I'm good on deli meat.
Okay.
If I run out, I'll just eat plain bread.
Alright, I feel like I'm shopping before a storm, getting the essentials, bread and Oreos and bagels, you know? So, one more thing, I need to get Mary some butter, and I think I'll have everything off the list. Alright, we're back. All the essentials. Bagels and bread. I told him I felt like I was shopping for a snowstorm. Oh,
I'm excited for this trip.
Yeah.
Thanks for going.
You're welcome.
When I'm gone, when I'm gone.
All right, I'm gonna hop in the car and get to the airport. All right, I am at the airport, and right as I parked my car, I parked it at like a place where I took a shuttle into the airport. Right as I parked my car, I got an email that the flight was delayed, but at that point it was only delayed like 10 minutes or something. So I take the shuttle, And while I'm on the shuttle to the airport, I get an email that it's delayed, what was it, like 3 hours. So my flight was supposed to be 8:55 tonight. It was delayed to 11:45. And then I was already at the airport, so I was like, I'll just go through security, go get some work done. And then it got delayed another half hour. So my flight's not taking off till 12:15, like that's after midnight. And then I'll get into Raleigh-Durham like 2:15, and the rental car place is gonna be closed. So I called and canceled my rental car for tonight, and then I'll just take a Uber over to the Airbnb. It's the tiny house where I'm gonna stay. So this is an adventure, but it works out because I've got some work to get done on the computer, and I found an empty terminal in the airport, so I'm just sitting here getting stuff done. Hey guys, I made it. It was a long night of travel. It's 3 a.m. and I'm at this cute little tiny house that Mary found for me to stay in. It's in some people's backyard, and it's pretty cool, but I need to get some sleep. I'm gonna go house hunting tomorrow, and I'll give you a little tour in tomorrow's video of this cool little spot. Good morning guys from North Carolina. I got in late last night. Flight was delayed, and finally I got to this little Airbnb at, I think it was a little after 3 a.m. It's bright and early the next day, and I'm gonna go look at a few houses that are for sale. And so if you missed the last couple days, you got a lot to catch up on. But I wanted to start the day by giving you a little tour of this cute little tiny house. So you've got the door when I'll sit you guys on the ladder here. Got the door when you come in, and an air conditioner up here, kept it nice and cool last night. And then got a little day bed over here and on this side, and I'll spin you around. And then on this end of this is really a tiny house. On this end is like a little kitchenette area. There's a little, well, I'll give you a little tour. You've got a sink, you've got your mirror right there. I was like looking for a mirror this morning, found it right there. You've got some just basic essentials of dishes and a hot pot and a little kettle. And little fridge down here, and then some storage. Does this open? Oh, I thought maybe that opened. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, some storage under the sink. And then here's the bathroom. I just took a nice hot shower, and there is a composting toilet, which is pretty cool. Not sure quite how it works, but I followed the instructions, and there we go. And then this tour's almost over, guys. You got this cool little laptop nook here. That table folds down, so I was just getting the vlog done for today. It's in these people's backyard. And then the ladder, we'll take it up, and we'll show you the loft where I slept last night. So there it is. That's your tiny house tour. And we love finding little gems like this on Airbnb. We always mention that we are not sponsored by Airbnb at all, but they do give us a referral code so that you guys can get $40 off your first booking, and it gives us a little travel credit to be able to experience new little places like this, which was perfect for this little spontaneous house shopping trip. So we're gonna go. Who knows if we'll find a house we like today. I'll probably be videoing with Mary over the phone all day. And guys, look, it's Mary girl. I have vlogged. I don't remember what I think I vlogged last this morning, so I have a lot to update them on.
Yeah.
How's your day? I don't know. I think maybe. How's your day in Massachusetts?
Good. I talked to my team, and I'm starting 2 antibiotics, doxycycline and levofloxacin, levo and doxy. So I'm starting 2 antibiotics tonight to see if that'll help with the low-grade fevers and the headaches. And I'll be on those for 2 weeks.
I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, I feel good about that plan.
Yep.
But we gotta try something.
Yeah. So we should update them on our day, because
Yeah.
Mary came along with me via Marco Polo. She was being videoed into my house tours, and I went with our realtor and looked at several houses today, and we were kind of disappointed last night because when I was in the airport, our realtor texted and said, hey,
Like
what?
before he even got on the plane.
Yeah, before I got on the plane, the realtor was like, hey, one of the houses that you wanted to look at already has multiple offers, and the sellers are reviewing those offers tonight. And so I was, that was last night before I even got here. So that was a little disappointing because that was pretty much at the top of our list of houses we were interested in. And so there were others, and then our realtor added some to the list of things we should look at. And so he and I went around town and looked at several houses today, and there were 2 in particular that we liked, but then afterward, I went to a coffee shop and sat down with Mary on FaceTime, and we talked through some pros and cons and that sort of thing, and we both kind of landed on really liking this one particular house. So we're waiting to hear back from our realtor this evening to talk about putting in an offer. There's still like a couple things we have questions about that house and whatever. So anyways, it's exciting. It's a crazy journey for us. Oh look, it's Ollie boy. Oh, it's all washed out.
His tail is wagging.
Anyways, we will keep you guys updated. We'll see what happens tonight with I don't know, maybe I'll check it out again tomorrow before I leave town. I don't know. We'll see. I am exhausted, guys. I got maybe 4 hours of sleep last night, which...
We were in the airport for so long.
Yeah, which all things considered, that's actually pretty good that I got 4 hours of sleep.
Sunday, you were exhausted, obviously, from preaching, and then you, like, had a headache, and so your body is just, like...
Wiped out?
Worn down.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and,
also,
yeah.
Thank you guys for all of your encouragement with putting up our We're Moving video.
Yeah, we felt super supported by all of your comments and support, and it's a big step for us in not only making this decision to go, but also taking 250,000 people with us in that decision. Seriously, it felt very like a big moment to tell you guys about our next adventure and steps in life. And I know there are a lot of questions, and we'll get to answering some of those in days to come, but there are questions that we don't have answers to that maybe when we have some answers we'll answer your questions, but it's a lot of one step at a time right now.
That's right.
You want to say goodnight to these people?
As always.
Thanks for watching, guys. As always, see you tomorrow. Good night. And is Ollie there?
Come on, boy. Right here. Here you go.
Good night, Ollie boy.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see you tomorrow.